I'm staring at the pink envelope Jake slides across our kitchen counter. My heart does a little flutter. Maybe it's an early Valentine's card. We've been together 3 years. Tomorrow is the big day. But his face looks wrong. Too serious. Too cold. Camila, I can't do this anymore, he says flatly. I met someone who actually gets me. I deserve to be happy. The words hit like ice water. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Our anniversary is next month. I notice his overnight bag by the door, already packed. He's out before I can even process it. The door clicks shut and my phone buzzes almost immediately. Instagram notification. He's tagged in a story. A rooftop bar. Champagne glasses. Her smile pressed against his cheek. The caption reads, "Finally found my person, red heart. It's been exactly 90 minutes since he dumped me." I sit frozen on the couch, scrolling through the comments under their photo. Heart emojis everywhere. Our mutual friends are congratulating him like this is some beautiful love story. Nobody's asking about me. I click on her profile. Blonde highlights. Gym selfies. A marketing job at some startup. Her bio says, "Living my best life." She posted a photo 2 hours ago, same bar, same outfit. Timestamp makes my stomach drop. He left me at 8:42 p.m. This photo was posted at 7:15 p.m. He was already there. With her. Before he even broke up with me. I zoom in on another photo from 3 days ago. They're at a coffee shop laughing. His hand rests on hers. This wasn't sudden. This was planned. Valentine's morning arrives with cruel irony. Flowers appear on my doorstep, and for one stupid second I think Jake came to his senses. But the card reads, "You deserve better. Love, Mom." My phone buzzes. Jake just posted again, a professional photo shoot with her. They're at Marcello's, the Italian restaurant where he proposed to me 2 years ago. Same table. Same candlelight. I zoom in on the photo and my breath catches. She's wearing a silver bracelet. The one I bought him for Christmas. The engraving on the inside says, "Forever yours." He gave her my gift. My forever. I close Instagram and open my banking app instead. Time to see what else he's been hiding. Our joint account makes my blood run cold. 3 large withdrawals over the past 2 weeks. 2,000. 1,500. 3,000. I scroll further back. Hotel charges in Miami, a city neither of us visited. Jewelry purchases from Tiffany's. Round-trip flights to nowhere I remember going. He planned this. Every single detail. I screenshot everything, my hands shaking. Then I check our credit cards. More hotels. More restaurants. More gifts. He spent our money I contributed to, on courting someone else. I sit back, head spinning. Part of me wants to call him screaming. But a quieter, smarter voice whispers, "Document everything first." I start printing receipts. Monday morning, I'm sitting in a lawyer's office. The receptionist offered me coffee, but my hands are already shaking too much. Trisha Chen's office is all dark wood and law books. She's 50-something, sharp-eyed, with reading glasses perched on her nose. "Tell me everything," she says. I slide the folder across her desk. Bank statements. Credit card receipts. Screenshots of dates that don't match his work trips. She flips through silently, her expression never changing. Finally, she looks up. Did he use marital funds for this affair? We're not married yet, I say. But yes, that's our joint account. She smiles then, just slightly. Good. Don't confront him yet. Let him think you're broken. We're going to need more. Jake calls that evening. My stomach twists when his name lights up my screen. Hey. His voice is careful, almost gentle. I know this is hard, but I think we can handle this like adults. I swallow the rage burning in my throat. Okay. I was thinking we split things 50-50. Keep it fair and simple. No drama. Translation: he thinks I'm going to roll over. That sounds reasonable, I lie, remembering Patricia's advice. Great. I'm glad you're being cool about this. He actually sounds relieved. You don't need to make this ugly, Camila. After we hang up, I immediately call Patricia. He just asked for 50-50, I tell her. Perfect, she says. Keep recording every conversation from now on. New Jersey is a one-party consent state. A letter arrives from a collections agency. My heart drops. I rip it open with shaking hands. It's a business credit line. $45,000. Both our names are on it. I never signed anything. I dig through my files, searching for any paperwork. Nothing. I call the bank. Ma'am, we have your digital signature on file, the representative says. I never signed this. It was submitted through our online portal 3 months ago. I request copies of everything. When the PDFs arrive, I stare at the signature. It looks like mine, but the IP address is from Jake's office. He forged it. This just became fraud. Scrolling through social media has become my toxic habit. I can't stop watching their story unfold. She posts a TikTok. Some trend about green flags in relationships. Caption gushes about how Jake treats her like a queen. Someone in the comments asks, "How long have you been together?" Her reply, almost 10 months, smiling face with hearts. I read it 3 times to make sure I'm seeing it right. 10 months. We've been together 3 years. Living together for 2. I do the math. He started seeing her last April. Right after my promotion. Right after I started traveling for work. He didn't just cheat. He built an entire second life while I was building my career. I can't sleep, so I start building a timeline. Every business trip he took. Every late night at the office. Every weekend he said he needed alone time. I cross-reference his credit card statements with his calendar. Miami in June? He told me it was a bachelor party. Chicago in August? A work conference. New York in October? Visiting his college roommate. All lies. Every single trip lines up with her Instagram posts from the same cities. My hands shake as I add each piece of evidence to a spreadsheet. Dates. Locations. Amounts spent. Screenshots. By 3 a.m., I have a comprehensive map of his betrayal. Patricia is going to love this. My lawyer files for temporary orders Monday morning. Set freeze. Count protection. Emergency relief. Jake's response is almost instant. My phone explodes with texts. What did you do? You froze our accounts? This is insane, Camila. I wait an hour before responding, keeping my message simple. Just protecting what's mine. You understand, right? Smiling face with smiling eyes. His next text is pure panic. We need to talk. Now. I screenshot everything and send it to Patricia. Let him sweat, she replies. That afternoon, I get a call from an unknown number. It's Jake's mother. Camila, honey, what's going on? Jake says you're being unreasonable. I almost laugh. Ask him about the $45,000 in debt he put in my name. Silence. Through a friend at Jake's company, I learned something interesting. HR received an anonymous complaint about misuse of corporate expense accounts. Hotel rooms charged to the company card. Dinners that were definitely not client meetings. Personal flights disguised as business travel. Jake's boss is not happy. An internal investigation has started. When Jake calls me that night, his voice is tight with anger. Did you report me to my job? I don't know what you're talking about, I say calmly. Don't play dumb. Someone sent HR all my expense reports from the past year. That's unfortunate, I reply. But I'm sure if you did nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. He hangs up on me. I smile into the darkness. Jake throws himself a Valentine's party the following weekend. A hard launch celebration with his new girlfriend at some trendy restaurant downtown. Our mutual friends attend. I see the photos on Instagram. Everyone dressed up, champagne flowing, Jake with his arm around her. One friend, Melissa, sends me the pictures privately. I'm so sorry, her text says. This feels wrong. I thank her and ask if Jake mentioned anything about our split. He keeps saying it's amicable, that you both wanted different things. That night, I email Patricia copies of the fraud evidence. Bank documents. Forged signatures. Everything. File whenever you're ready, I tell her. Jake's background check for a promotion comes back flagged. Set freeze. Shared debt under investigation. Corporate expense inquiry. Suddenly, he needs the divorce finalized immediately. His lawyer sends mine a frantic email. Client requests expedited proceedings. Patricia calls me, barely containing her amusement. He's desperate now. This is when we negotiate. What should we ask for? Everything he tried to hide, she says. And then some. Jake texts me that same evening. Can we please just settle this? I'll be fair, I promise. I don't respond. There's nothing left to say to him. Power has completely shifted. I'm cleaning out old files when I find it. The relationship agreement we signed 2 years ago when we moved in together. I'd completely forgotten about it. My hands shake as I read through the pages. We'd written it half joking, half serious. Protection for both of us if things went south. Then I see the clause on page 3. In the event of infidelity, the unfaithful party forfeits claim to joint assets and assumes responsibility for shared debts. We both signed it. Notarized it. Made it legal. I take a photo and send it to Patricia. Her response is immediate. Game over. I get a message request on Instagram from an unknown account. It's her. Jake's girlfriend. Can we talk? My finger hovers over the delete button, but curiosity wins. About? I didn't know you were still together when we started, she types. He told me you'd broken up months ago. I sent her a screenshot. Our lease renewal from 2 months ago. Both our signatures. He lied to you too, I write. She doesn't respond immediately. When she does, it's just, I'm sorry. The next day, every photo of them together vanishes from her Instagram. Jake posts a cryptic quote about betrayal and loyalty. Comments aren't sympathetic anymore. Wait, weren't you just celebrating Valentine's with someone new? This is messy. Maybe take some time off social media, bro. His girlfriend, ex-girlfriend now apparently, posts her own statement. Nothing direct, but the message is clear. Trust your gut. Actions speak louder than words. I watch his perfect narrative crumble in real time. Friends who'd congratulated him start quietly unfollowing. Comments on his post shift from supportive to questioning. What actually happened with Camila? There's always 2 sides. I don't post anything. Don't need to. The truth is doing the work for me. HR concludes their investigation. Jake is terminated for ethics violations and misuse of company funds. Melissa texts me. He's clearing out his desk right now. Security is escorting him. His income disappears overnight. The same week, my side consulting business, the one he always called my little hobby, lands a major contract. $20,000 for 3 months of work. I stare at the signed agreement, barely believing it's real. Company that hired me? One of Jake's former clients. They'd asked for me specifically after Jake's termination. We always thought you were the brains behind his presentations anyway, the CEO told me. Turns out they were right. Jake requests mediation. He shows up looking exhausted, his lawyer beside him looking equally defeated. Let's just settle this reasonably, Jake starts. Patricia slides her proposal across the table. I keep the apartment, the savings account, car we bought together. Jake assumes full responsibility for the fraudulent credit line. No spousal support for him due to infidelity and financial misconduct. His face goes white. This is insane. This is what you agreed to, Patricia says, tapping the relationship agreement. Right here. Your signature. His lawyer whispers something urgent in his ear. 10 minutes later, Jake signs. The final paperwork takes 3 weeks. Jake shows up to sign looking like he's aged 5 years. His hand shakes as he scribbles his signature on page after page. No dramatic speech. No last-minute pleas. Just silence and the scratch of pen on paper. When it's done, he stands to leave. For a moment, he looks at me like he wants to say something. I don't give him the chance. I'm already gathering my things, ready to walk away first. Patricia shakes my hand at the door. You handled this perfectly. For the first time in months, I feel like I can breathe. Moving day arrives. I watch the movers carry out the last of Jake's belongings. The furniture he insisted on buying. The artwork he chose. The expensive sound system he just had to have. All of it goes into a truck headed to his new apartment, a modest 1-bedroom across town. He's renting now. Alone. Working a temp job while he looks for something permanent. Meanwhile, I'm redecorating. New paint. New furniture. Making this space completely mine. I sell his luxury watch collection, the one he left behind in his rush to move out. Proceeds fund a solo trip to Italy. Something I'd always wanted to do but he'd said was too expensive. I post one photo from Rome. Colosseum at sunset, me standing in front of it with the biggest smile. No caption. No explanation. Just me living. Comments explode. You look amazing. This is the glow-up we needed to see. He's probably crying right now, face with tears of joy. I don't respond to any of them. Don't need to. Photo says everything. That evening, I'm sipping wine at a cafe when a message arrives from Jake's ex-girlfriend. Good for you, it says simply. I raise my glass to the screen. A LinkedIn message catches me off guard. It's from another woman, someone I don't know. I dated Jake 5 years ago. He did the exact same thing to me. Different girl, same script. I just wanted you to know you're not alone. We talk on the phone that night. Her story mirrors mine almost exactly. The sudden breakup. The immediate replacement. The financial mess. He has a pattern, she tells me. And you broke it by fighting back. I realize then that this isn't just about me. It's about stopping him from doing this to someone else. I send her Patricia's contact information. 1 year later, my consulting business has tripled. I've hired 2 assistants and moved into a bigger office. Therapy helped me process everything. The gym became my sanctuary. Peace became my priority. I'm not dating seriously yet, and that's okay. I don't need someone else to feel complete. I'm learning what I actually want, separate from what someone else thinks I should want. Valentine's Day approaches again, and this time I'm not dreading it. I'm planning a dinner party with friends who actually showed up for me. I run into Jake at a coffee shop. Pure coincidence, we're both reaching for the same newspaper. He looks older. Tired. The confidence he used to carry has evaporated. Camila, he says quietly. You look really good. I smile, taking in his rumpled shirt and the dark circles under his eyes. I know, I say simply. There's nothing left to discuss. No closure needed. No explanations required. I grab my coffee and walk away first, just like I planned. Behind me, I hear him sigh. Valentine's Day arrives, and I'm sitting at Marcello's, the same restaurant where Jake proposed, where he took her for their photo shoot. But this time, I'm here with my closest friends. Women who supported me through everything. We order champagne. We laugh until our faces hurt. We toast to new beginnings. The waiter brings dessert, a chocolate mousse with a candle. For the lady who deserves celebrating, he says with a knowing smile. My friends raise their glasses. To Camila. To leveling up. I think about that pink envelope 1 year ago. The man who said he deserved better. He dumped me before Valentine's. I leveled up after. And honestly, that was the best thing he ever did for me.